Welcome to the Property Services Regulatory Authority demonstration video on how to renew your employer PSRA license application. First, navigate to the licenses.ie website. Select the Property Services icon at the bottom of the screen. Click on the button Continue to renew your PSRA license. You are now required to enter your email address and password. This is the email address and password which you registered on licenses.ie. Remember, each licensee must have their own licenses.ie account. This includes companies, partnerships, sole traders, licensed directors and partners, and employees. Click on Sign In. You are now required to enter your PSRA PIN and your 6-digit employer license number. Then click on Start the Renewal application. You are now in the My Applications page. Please note the status of your application is currently at draft. You will notice some information has been pre-populated. This is based on records already held by this authority. You should note that the fields marked with a red asterisk are compulsory fields. You are required to provide the company tax reference number and the tax clearance access number. This is a compulsory requirement. The tax clearance access number is provided by Revenue. Any queries on how to obtain your Revenue access number can be directed to the Collector General's office on 1890 20 30 70. You are now required to enter an email address and mobile number. This is how the authority will communicate with you in future. This section deals with your professional indemnity insurance or PII. The date in the box is the date of the expiry of your PII policy currently on record with the authority. If this date is after the license expiry date, which is visible at the top of the screen, then you are not required to attach the PII policy document as part of this application. If the PII expiry date is in the past, you will be required to attach your PII policy schedule later in the application. If the PII expiry date is in the future and either on or before the license expiry date, then you will need to send in a copy of your PII policy schedule when you come to renew the policy. Click on the Next button. You are now required to provide the Revenue access number for all the listed directors. This includes all named directors even if they are not licensed. The Revenue access number is a compulsory field. Each director must apply to Revenue for their e-tax clearance access number. Any queries on how to obtain your Revenue access number can be directed to the Collector General's office on 1890 20 30 70. Click on the Next button. You must now confirm the employment status of the people listed. Click on the Next button. You are now required to make a declaration. To do this, select the box and complete your first and last name and confirm your status from the drop-down menu. Then click on the Next button. You are now required to attach the supporting documentation. To attach the accountant's report, click on Select Files. Choose the appropriate file by selecting it and click on Open. Your file will now be uploaded. This selection process to upload the documents may vary based on your individual system. Repeat this process for your professional indemnity insurance policy if required. Repeat this process for your certificate of incorporation. The red button will allow you to delete your uploaded documents. Click on the Next button. In order to complete your application, you must now continue to pay for your application by selecting the button Add to Basket. At this stage, as you are the employer, you can check to see if you have any pending requests for payment by any of your employees. If you do not have any employees, continue to pay by card. If you wish to check for payment requests, you must click on the home screen, navigate to the Property Services icon at the bottom of the screen. Click on Continue to renew your PSRA license renewal application. Here you will have access to see your own license renewal application along with the status. You will also see your employee license renewal applications and their status. Select the applications for which you wish to pay and proceed to Pay for Selected. Please note the business application is automatically included for payment. You can review your employee applications and their current status before you complete the payment transaction. To continue, select Pay by Card. Please enter your card details and select Pay. Please take note of the status. These have now changed to Submitted. You have completed your employer license renewal application. You can check the status of your application along with that of your employees at any stage on licenses.ie by navigating to the Home button at the top of the screen. Click on the Property Services icon at the bottom of the page and select Continue to renew my PSRA license renewal application. This will now bring up all the applications and their current status. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video.